Hey, you guys. Thank you for being present. So, we're going to get a channeled message from Archangel Chamuel. And if you're not familiar with Archangel Chamuel, he is the Archangel of unconditional love, heart healing, and self love. And if you ever are blessed to work with Archangel Chamuel, make your home sweet, because if you're the archangel of unconditional love and heart healing and self-love, you must be sweet, but that means you're also sensitive, and you also want to be respected as such, you know, and especially emotionally and physically, with the heart is part of the physical body, and with self-love, you have to have the courage to be yourself, and others, you know, aren't at that phase of life. And when you can accept that we live in a world that will challenge, you maintaining your physical health or your emotional health, or even, just your mental health, Archangel Chamuel is the angel to call on. Unconditional love, heart healing, and self love. Self love is the cure to self hate, okay? And I guess this is a channel message from Archangel Chamuel. If you do not like something about yourself, ask yourself why. You don't have to be like, hey, I'm a bad, ugly person because I do this or I did that. There's no reason to hold yourself guilty or be shame-filled and things like that. Simply accept that it's okay to not understand something about yourself, okay? And I'm going to play something for you guys before we get into the 3-pound pick a card, all right? You saw the title. All right, so this is my mini steel drum. Me and my daughter Indigo like to play it when we have our visits at ACS. And let's relax before we get into the pick a card, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. So, let's see what this beautiful pick a card is going to be about. Now, we're going to be doing a crystal series, and we are using the playing cards with healing crystals, okay? So we're going to be doing a healing crystal series. Messages from the blase, okay? So we'll do a shuffle. And we're blessed with the rainbow fluorite. It's for peace, wishes, and calming. And it is supported by the 7 of spades, okay? So we're going to get a message from the rainbow fluorite to deal with the pain of deception to yourself and from others, all right? So messages from the rainbow fluorite to deal with the pain of deception from others and from yourself and others. And the title is Messages from Rainbow Fluorite to deal with the pain of the deception from yourself and others. All right? And I just saw angel number 456. So if you guys feel led to look that up, if you saw it, please do so, okay? But we do have 3 pals. Please be kind enough to leave a timestamp. And I do look forward to hearing about how this message has positively impacted you guys, okay? I'll see you at your pal or pals of choice. Hello, beautiful pal one. Thank you for being present. So let's get a message for you guys. Messages from Rainbow Fluorite on how to deal with the pain of deception from yourself and others. All right. So we're going to, I'm going to actually take out the 7 of spades so I can remember it. So you guys, I'm basically pal 1. I'm learning how to do things so I can jog my memory, you know? So I'm being very conscious and gentle with my mind as I'm doing it, you know? It's like I feel like you guys have a very peaceful, gentle way of strengthening your mind. I feel like you're highly intelligent, you guys. So you guys could be described as having the memory of an elephant, but I feel like you guys just remember things very well because you pay attention to detail and you truly appreciate the value of everything in every moment. But this can sometimes overwhelm you guys because you have so much attention to detail. So I feel like channel message pal 1, Spirit would say, how about learn to trust that what you know is enough. You don't have to know everything. Even if you can't know everything, just simply learn to trust that what you know is enough, okay? So perhaps with the deception that you guys experienced, pal 1, you were basically kept in the dark and you had to find your way out of the darkness to understand what was going on. And I feel like you guys did find out what was going on. And when you guys found out what was going on, it broke your heart. The high levels of sensitivity that you have. And you had to learn how to heal. And that's why we go back to Archangel Chamuel from the channeled message. Unconditional love, heart healing, and self-love. You know, you can have heart disease develop from lack of love in life. Okay, that can really harm you. Or if you harm love, like lovely things, you can actually get a heart disease. So perhaps someone close to you has a heart disease, or perhaps you could have gotten heart disease in some way due to being abused by someone who didn't know love. So I feel like today's message for you guys, pal 1, is radical forgiveness for yourself. And accept that you are very loving, pal 1. And this goes back to the initial thing where I was creating a self-discipline method to, you know, keep my mind sharp. You know, there are activities to sharpen your mind. And I feel like it's very important for you guys to do this, pal 1, because there is a lot of details in your life that you don't remember, or perhaps you had someone, you know, deceive you about what happened because they didn't like what actually happened, so they wanted to make it sound better than it was. And I feel like radical forgiveness is going to help you be able to understand that it's okay to know that there was a lie that took place, and if you knew the truth, it might be worse than what you think it would be. So you're possibly just going to learn to trust the journey of healing. You know, a lot of us, when we are beginning to heal, we're just like, okay, this shouldn't take that long, right? And then it actually ends up being longer than you think. And I believe Spirit is just saying, just be. We're blessed with the 8 of clubs and the supported by the 4 of hearts. And we're blessed with the angel aura stone, happiness, beauty, and joy. I hope you guys are getting that energy. And the 4 of hearts has the Amazonite, fluidity, playful, and optimistic. So if you are interested in any stones to heal this particular trauma, the angel aura and the Amazonite would be awesome for you guys. The angel aura will help you with happiness, beauty, and joy. And The Amazonite will help you with fluidity, playful, and optimistic. So what I'm picking up from your particular pile one is that you're naturally optimistic, and perhaps you grew up in a family of pessimists, and you experienced a trauma that has you second guess yourself of expressing yourself because you possibly experienced abuse, pile one, you know, and you're very beautiful, happy, and joyful by nature, but you could have grew up in a family of very pessimistic narcissists, and you could, with the Four of Hearts, with fluidity, playful, and optimistic, you're probably naturally fluid, you know, very adaptable, very, you know, you have a very childlike manner with the playful and optimistic. Optimism here, what I'm picking up, pile one, is that your family called you all kinds of things. They said that you were, you know, immature. They said that, you know, you had to grow up and work a 9 to 5 that you didn't enjoy because that's what they did. But something tells me now, pile one, they're regretting saying that because with the 8 of clubs here, you're using your communication and it's joyful, and you speaking joyfully makes you beautiful, and you just being yourself gives people the courage to be happy, so you're getting well paid for it. And with the Amazonite, you're not being closed-minded like the family that you grew up with, and you're not being like all work. In fact, you're making time to you know, spend time with your inner child. And with optimistic, you're realizing being pessimistic is only going to hurt everyone involved. So you're just like, whatever. So I feel like the people that told you grow up, pal one, they're the ones who are realizing that grow up does not mean, you know, be boxed in and hard on others, be so mean and so pessimistic to the point that this is the way you get you know, some sort of leadership role in the family house. Like, no one wants to be around that. Doesn't mean being sad all the time and telling people that we don't have enough money so we can't look good. You know, I'm going to be honest with you guys, pal one, I am on food stamps and cash assistance, and I literally just chill the fudge out. I don't spend a lot of money. I grew up in a family that told me you have to spend a lot of money to be beautiful. And I feel like you guys are naturally beautiful and very good looking, pal one. And your family was very jealous of this, so they tried everything they could to take your joy away from you. So I feel like Archangel Chamuel is saying be patient with this forgiveness process, because it's like you will forgive them, but you don't want to make yourself feel bad for going at a pace that's good for you. At least you're taking the initiative. 1313. At least you're taking the initiative to forgive them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just simply like staying stuck in time and wishing bad on them, okay? So without further ado, we're going to enter pile one. I hope that helped you guys. Hello, beautiful pile 2. Thank you for being present. So I'm really enjoying just looking at the sky when I'm on the train going to and fro. God is the best artist in the world because he makes the sky look different every night. I remember being in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I was riding up and down the highway, you guys, and there was a beautiful sky with pink and yellows, and it just, the different shades and the texture of the clouds. I feel like you guys are artists and you have wonderful attention to detail, and I feel like everything that you touch is just, what's the idea you think of when you think of the clouds? That's the feeling that you give a lot of people, you know. Whatever you feel when you look up at the clouds, and try this. You know, it's also kind of like Reiki on its own. Let me turn this upside down. But yeah, Looking up at the sky and just appreciating nature is Reiki in its own. And if you're not sure what Reiki is, Google the word Reiki, and it's energy healing if you guys are interested. But I feel that you guys are very creative. We're blessed with the 8 of Diamonds and the 8 of Spades. I mean, 8 of Diamonds. But a truth is coming out, you guys. We're also blessed with the Opal Stone. It's for happiness, faithfulness, and loyalty. And then we also have the Rose Quartz, love, trust, and emotional healing. So I feel like Spirit is telling you guys to invest into an opal stone, OPAL, if you're new to stones, and also to invest into a rose quartz, okay? And it's going to help you bring in a manifestation, all right? So with the rose quartz, we have love, trust, and emotional healing. How cool is that? And then with the opal, we have happiness, faithfulness, and loyalty. So this is going to help you guys if you haven't met your divine counterpart, meet your divine counterpart or something like that. So what I'm picking up from this message, I think we'll keep this with 2 pals because I'm starting to see. I'm going to put it in the timestamp. And also the title. Yeah, I'll put this in the title. 2 pals, but I have a bag of chips next to me, and it says owl. Why? So I feel like your spirit guide is a owl, animal spirit guide. So pals 2, I feel like you guys are very wise, and you understand that a certain ex is simply trying to come back into your life because they want your money. Ace of Diamonds, they're gonna say they're loyal. And with the Ace of Spades, no, 8 of Diamonds. Forgive me, 8 of Diamonds and the Ace of Diamonds. You're already healing right now. Do not have to re-heal from this person. This is an ex, okay, you guys. Literally with the 8 of Diamonds and the Ace of Diamonds, they see that you're making money and they're broke. So messages from the beautiful rainbow fluorite for you guys, pal 2, is this ex that you walked away from is a narcissist, okay? They're trying to get their way back into your life at this point, and they just want your money, and you guys are having a very peaceful life. So Spirit is simply saying, enjoy your life, and there's definitely more fish in the sea. But you are being advised to get an opal and a rose quartz. This actually will help you identify your true divine counterpart. And I hope you guys actually enjoyed that message. But that does make sense with Archangel Chamuel being the archangel of unconditional love, self-love, and heart healing. I feel like this the person that's trying to come back in your life is an ex who contributed to heart health in some form of fashion, but they also contributed to you discovering self-love, and they also contributed to you learning unconditional love by learning to accept the aspects of yourself that you feel are damaged by dating this person. And this person knows you're very close to actually meeting a real counterpart. So Spirit is simply saying, as you manifest the stones that you need at the right time and the right moment, you'll know who your true divine counterpart is. And if you're feeling anything from your ex, or like getting any messages, let's just say they're only doing that because you're extremely close to your meeting your divine counterpart and they don't want it to happen. Because what does that mean for them? Justice. And we're going to enter reading.